Hi everyone, my name's Karen, also known as Liverpool Lashes. I'm here today as a guest artist for Lecenté videos, and I'm going to be introducing to you the New World collection of Stardust from Lecenté. So, to get straight into it, this collection is inspired by the fresh scenes and earthy undertones of spring. It's really exciting. I'm going to be showing you some swatches and just getting you to have more of a feel of the different shades. So I do hope that you enjoy watching the video. Firstly, if you're not already familiar with the Stardust formula, they're composed from the thinnest, shiniest pieces of glitter flakes. They sit completely flat to the nail. If you touch them, they literally feel soft to touch, so they're ultra smooth for the application, and a little bit of the dust goes a really long way, so you do get a lot of value for money with it. The way that they're formulated is to be slightly sheer, which I absolutely adore because, of course, depending on what colour you decide to put underneath them, it will completely transform it and of course give a lot of colour options for your clients. So I'll get on with it with the first exciting shade, which is called Starlight. I'm a little bit unsure whether to say that this is more of a yellow or a pale gold. It's definitely somewhere in the middle of the two. Now, this one is the only one out of the 5 that I do think has got a slightly larger flake to it, which is completely stunning and gives a very interesting effect, which you'll see in a second. I've put all of these shades over a clear, a white and a black so that you can just get an idea of what they would look like depending on what colour you go for underneath. I actually really like the sheer version on the left, but the middle one is the white, and I just think it gives a nice bright sort of look, and then the one on the right, the black, just looks a little bit more edgy. The next glitter is called Cluster, so for me this is somewhere between a lilac and a dusty pink sort of shade. It has got a little bit of a gold undertone to it, of course perfect for the spring summer. Now what I really like about it is the 3 different effects that it gives over the clear, the white and the black. Over the clear, I just love the overall sheen that it gives. Over the white, of course, it gives that perfect, kind of like a pastel sort of shade, but obviously completely transformed for the black, where it gives a really deep, dark purple. The next shade is called Aurora, so this is a bright orange. It has got an undertone of a green gold sort of shimmer to it. What I like is the different effects that this gives over the different colour pops. So over the clear, you can see that that green gold shimmer shines through a lot more. Then over the white in the centre, it really is more of an orange. But then putting it over the black, the dark shade, that's where the green really brings it out. And as soon as you apply the top coat, it just brings that green forward. So it just gives a really, really interesting effect. Next up is Earth, and as you'd expect by the name, this shade is somewhere between a green, a slight bit of a blue, I'd say, and a grey. It's one of those chameleons where you're not quite sure what colour it actually is. Now, as you see it over the clear and over the white, you can kind of get a feel for how this colour is. However, when you put it over a dark shade like the black that I'm showing you, you can see that the colour really comes into its own. It's a really interesting shade and something a little bit different for clients. So it just gives another colour option for someone who likes the darker shades. The last colour from the New World collection is called Eclipse. So once again, this is a colour that's in between a few. So it's kind of like a brown with a little bit of a purple tone to it. And again, also that running theme of the little bit of a gold shade. Now, once you see it over the clear, you can kind of see the effect that it might give. And then over the white, you can see the way that it kind of transforms it. But then you have to see the black, and obviously this works very, very well with dark shades, and it's a beautiful, stunning purple. So that completes the new collection. If you have used the previous Stardust glitters, then the application of these is exactly the same as they are, just perfectly smooth, very easy to work with. I do hope you've enjoyed the video and that you've found it useful. Don't forget to subscribe to the Lecenté YouTube channel. They're on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. And thank you so much for watching.